For over 2 years, FiveWhoFans have been producing comedic Doctor Who fan audio adventures, starring original incarnations ranging from the bizarre to the uncanny. As of this year, the latest Doctor has been unveiled, played by Livvy Douglas, the quintessential Doctor. Hi Livvy.
Hello.
So how would you describe your Doctor?
The complete opposite to me. Just does everything really well, and it's really organised, and I'm not organised at all, as you well know. So it's quite nice to play someone who's really with it and just on the ball at all times, because that's not my life. Yeah.
How would you feel about a female Doctor being introduced into the official show?
If it's Helena Bonham Carter, I'll be very happy. I think it'd be good actually. I used to be against the idea, because I was like, no, stop changing it so much. But I think it would be interesting. I'm glad that they've made the Master a woman, and now they've done that, I don't think they need to make the Doctor a woman, because then it's just a total gender bend.
Do you think being a woman affects this incarnation at all?
I can't really see Dynamite in knee-length fuchsia boots, and I really think the fuchsia boots make the role what it is. I mean, they're just Quincy, really. I think the fact that the character's so different, having her as a female, makes it like separates it even more. So we could have like a really good guy playing the Doctor, but then it's still a guy. Whereas we've removed it by having her being perfect as the Doctor, whereas the others have so many faults. But then we've removed it even more by having her a female, and having a female that forgets she's turned into a female as well. So it's not even a main plot in the story, because she just forgets and just gets on with the job, whereas everyone else is like, you're a woman, and she's like, oh yeah, can I get on with what I was doing please? So I think it was needed for this character.
Are there any enemies you'd love to face off with?
I really want to meet a dragon, and I know that's not very like, you know, Who-ish, but I'd like to meet a dragon. And I've met the Cybermen, I've met the Daleks, I've met the classics, you know, but I'd like to fight a dragon, or be friends with the dragon. You know, it could start out as a foe, but maybe the Zarbi actually. Like, if I'm gonna go Who world, the Zarbi, because, you know, who doesn't want to meet a Zarbi?
Peter Capaldi likes a Zarbi.
Does he?
Oh. How would you describe the Dark at the start? Interesting
and fun. And I saw similarities between The Witch's Familiar and Dark at the Start, because, well, one, it's got Davros, but two, the Doctor and Davros become pals before Davros turns against the Doctor. And when I read the script of Aimless Wanderings, I thought it was a really good story. Then I watched Witch's Familiar and I totally forgot about Aimless Wanderings, because I'd already recorded the lines. And then listening back to the finished production, I was just like, this is really familiar, but we wrote it and recorded it before The Witch's Familiar came out, and it really reminded us, like, oh my god, we can predict the future! Oh my god! And it was really exciting, and I was just a bit like, I don't think anyone else noticed, but I definitely did. And towards the end, you get to see how good Quincy is as a Doctor, because she fixes everything and is just bored. And boredom, with me, I can definitely relate. Me being bored is dangerous, because I don't know when I'm bored, I go out and I want an adventure, and I do go for walks at night. I put myself in danger just because I'm bored, and I'm a bit of an adrenaline junkie, so it's a bit dangerous when I have nothing to do. And Quincy is very similar in that aspect, because once she's fixed everything, you don't know what kind of trouble she's going to get into. So fingers crossed she doesn't regenerate again, because she's pretty good at the moment.
And does Quincy have any life advice for the viewers?
When life gives you lemons, make apple pie. Don't limit yourself.
My name is Phoenix, and unfortunately for the next 2 weeks you're stuck with me as a guest reviewer. I've actually prepared some cards with my reviewing notes on,